Hey everyone, just checking in. Gonna have a little longer video, horizontal form. We got some corn doing really good here. Starting to silk out on some of it. This is a Bilicious sweet corn and plenty of it. I'm gonna walk around the garden. Again, we're doing the Three Sisters deal, so we've got some beans starting to grow around some of our corn stalks and also have some squash coming up. So it's all going to be growing together. The squash will help keep some of those weeds down, and there's some beans. So we'll keep an eye on that. Had a lot of storms and winds last night come in, so everything's watered good and all of my rainwater reservoirs are full. Now we have two different sizes of corn basically. This corn was planted earlier, and then we've got another stage down below. All of this is sweet corn, not feed corn. And we do have some Silver Queen planted as well, and the Bilicious. And getting into some volunteer potatoes. And I picked a lot of peppers I'm going to take to the market tomorrow, farmer's market. Got banana peppers. I left some of these. There's some healthy banana peppers growing. All of those. Tomatoes are just absolutely doing amazing. They're not ready to pick yet unless you want some fried green tomatoes, and there's some fine ones on there, but soon I will have quite a few tomatoes. I've got, I don't know, maybe 10 varieties of tomatoes at least going on right now. Lots of ways to support them. Had a lot of high winds last night and everything seemed to do well. Had some dime-size hail as well. So all of this looks good. Tomatoes are doing well. Yep. Picked some radishes yesterday and had them in a salad. It was absolutely awesome. Cantaloupe are doing good. I've got plenty of strawberries going on. So there they are. That was my grandmother's variety of strawberries. That's a quick look at the corn up that way. Got some watermelons growing in this area. Again, cantaloupes in this area on those mounds. And let's walk on over. I love this kale. This is a red Russian kale. And I really like that in scrambled eggs. It's absolutely amazing. Really doing good. And I like the Tennessee weather. Everybody says, oh, I can't believe that lettuce hasn't turned bitter by now or turned to seed or whatever. My lettuce is still doing good in the back, my personal garden. Plenty of squash. Just picked 5 squash off my personal garden today. Also got, I think I mentioned I got quite a few peppers. So I'll take those to farmer's market tomorrow morning. We've got some jalapeno peppers all in this area. Got quite a few of those picked this morning as well. And these are poblanos in that area. Let's walk up. Again, more squash. And these tomatoes. Everybody says, oh, you can't grow tomatoes from seed, from tomatoes you buy, and this, that, and the other. Tomatoes at the grocery store that have the little vine holding them together. Vine right, really good looking tomatoes. This is what this is. You know, I took those seed from those little tomatoes and replanted. And that's what I'm dealing with right here. They're absolutely loaded down all over with tomatoes and looking very healthy. I planted some Greek peppercorn peppers, and that's them right there. Plenty of those going on all over. I like those pickled. And let's see what else we have. Here's our Carolina Reapers. The hottest pepper in the world, they're advertised, and these are absolutely loaded down, ready to roll. Got some blooms going on there. Those are looking super healthy. Transplanted some more tomatoes down here today. We got plenty of red onions. In this little horseshoe right here, we have some non-GMO gold crookneck squash planted in that horseshoe shape. Back here, let's see. Boy, I tell you, these come up like crazy. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. But we do have some bush beans. These are lima bush beans. And in our bean tunnel, or on our bean tunnel, our pole beans have just started coming up. So those look very, very healthy. And same thing on the other side. So those will climb that cattle panel. Again, we got a symmetrical look with our horseshoe over here with our squash growing in that. Over here we got some okra all the way down through there. Let's walk over. A lot of this is new. We transplanted some more tomatoes in that area. Again, plenty of onions. And if you watched our shorts, you'll notice that did some small bean tunnels. These actually have a rock suspended. If you take a string, tie it around a rock, and then go up through and tie it to another rock, I can move these around as the beans start growing just to make sure everything follows them. You'll see some are just hanging there. String was too short. So again, these will take over and start growing up on the tunnel soon. There you go. And there's another tunnel where we did some of the miniature sunflowers. That's actually facing the road that I live on here. And we'll have these at each one of the entrances eventually. That's got some of the miniature gourds and some of the sunflowers on each side of it. Now, this is another look of the bean tunnel. We'll have the pole beans right over here. And that's a look at most of the garden on that end. That's about it. In the very center of the garden, I actually have a little 4-foot by 4-foot square. This is planted with zinnias mostly, and I do have one little strawberry plant there in the middle that's still trying to get over transplant shock, but it'll make it. And let's see what else we have. Sweet potatoes are doing real good down here if I can fight the deer off. Those are the Beauregard sweet potatoes. Doing really, really well. A few of them have been nipped off. All right, and these watermelon are starting to come up. This is a crimson sweet watermelon, big green striped watermelon. So those are starting to come up. Our original squash in a tire is doing really, really good here as well. We've got quite a few squash underneath. Let's turn this so we can see what's going on. I just actually picked quite a few today, but they're all doing good. I've actually caught 2 possums in 2 days with my live trap right here, so trying to kind of keep them away from the chickens. They will do a number on the chickens, so thought it was raccoons, but it looks like it's possums so far. And I actually harvested one of the elephant garlics today just to kind of test it, and they're all doing good. Should be pulling all those out of the ground this week or late this week, possibly early next week, and these will be reinvested and planted next year. Tomatoes are really doing good. These are like totally out of control. I don't even know where all the tomatoes are. It's just amazing. These are just like trees here. They're really doing good. Cucumbers are out of control as well, just absolutely everywhere. So we'll have those at farmers market soon, along with everything else. Please, everyone, have a great evening. Like and subscribe. See you soon.